to share one of the inspirations from my client call today. So I do weekly check-ins with most folks, right? And most of the folks do not usually get frustrated with like the program or nutrition. It's usually something mental that bothers us. So for example, this lovely lady wasn't happy that the number on the scale would not go down every day consistently, right? So if you're losing weight, usually your curve is like up and down, up and down, up and down. And if you're doing anything right, it should be a downward trend on average, not every day. However, your brain is like, whoa, yesterday we were, 130 pounds and now we're 131. Well, what did you do wrong? But you could have had more salt and more water. You could have just been stressed and flushed with water because cortisol. You could have not recovered well enough. There could have been a million other reasons why it wasn't a straight line. However, you're human, right? You're not a robot who can just program to go down half a pound every week and then just stay there forever and nothing bothers you. Like, no, life happens. You're alive. There's work. There's tiredness. There's other factors. There's travel. There's holidays. So anyways, if you have body dysmorphia and you really can't let this kind of part that is frustrating to you, whether it's a number on a scale, a fat roll above your jeans, your long nose, or whatever, you can't let it just kind of pass. You're letting it get to you. I would recommend doing this. Sit down, grab your journal, and try to connect with that part. Try to ask it, what is it there to do? It's there for a reason. Like, mentally, it's there because you're not getting whatever it provides from somewhere else. For example, with my client today, who was frustrated, we found out that the number that's supposed to go down every week is really there to bring her joy and happiness. And then my question was, what else does bring you joy and happiness? Because if you're trying to get that out of this small instant gratification thing, such as the scale going down, how else can you get that feeling? It's not that like, oh, you're not getting your goals and not doing everything. You are. But the number on a scale or the way your body is shaped and where your body loses the fat is something you cannot control. So you need to stop beating yourself up about the things you can't control and focus what you can control, such as your intake, food, water, your output, such as exercise, cardio, recovery. And if you really can't let that stupid thing stop getting to you, then write down what else is there to do and connect with it. Give it some shape, give it some color, give it a tone of voice, and really pretend that like this part is separate from you. For example, I imagine that my muffin top is this pink fuzzy cloud that has a smooth voice and it's really comforting and cozy, especially now that it's cold. It's kind of keeping me warm and it's protecting me from the dangerous things that come from the unknown. I don't really have enough experience living a life as a shredded person. Like, yeah, I've competed, but I didn't really feel safe. I felt like everybody was staring at me and wanting to like touch me and get into my space when I was smaller. So when I'm a little bigger, first I feel like I have more weight. I actually have more weight, but I feel like my words have more, people would listen to me more and take me more seriously. But also this muffin top is there to physically distance me from the negative stuff that comes from the outside. So here's the question. I can write all this down, like, oh, this part provides such and such. And then I can think, how else can I get these feelings? How else can I get this protection, feeling of stability, feeling that my words really matter, that I am significant, that my business matters, I matter as a professional, I matter as a friend, or whichever areas of life this is affecting. And find other ways rather than going back to that part and poking it like, give me this. Because if you keep doing this, then your body dysmorphic part will never really escape you. even if you change your appearance.